You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home.
Hello and welcome to the Diaspora platform, the show that brings people and the world together. You know, we have all been traveling. Some of us travel internally. We are local champions, but there are others who go outside and come back. This show is made for people who have experienced life outside Ghana and they have come back home for one or two reasons. Don't go away. I'm going to show you a beautiful woman today and share her experience with you. Back in a moment. Back in a moment.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home.
Welcome back to the show. This is the Diaspora platform, the show that brings people and the world together. I want to say a big thank you to my sponsors, the X Mineral Natural Water Company, giving us very beautiful tasting water and nicely packaged. You can find this in all the shops in Ghana. The almighty Emerton says looking old is a choice. This is a facelift in a box, both for men and women. And also we have the Ava Extra Virgin Coconut Oil. This is good for your family. It stabilizes sugar level and it's good for your heart. Change your oil, save your life. Walter Wood Collections. He makes me look so beautiful in these beautiful outfits. And I want to say thank you to Thurston Brushes for making my face pretty. In the studio with me today, I have a very beautiful and majestic personality who has traveled the world. She's here to share her life experiences outside and why she still is in Ghana at this time. Please help me to welcome to the show my own twin sister, who is also my mommy, Reverend Dr. Francisca Duncan Williams. We like to call her Mama Francisca. Mommy, you are welcome to the show.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you so much.
It looks like you can run, but you can't hide from me. Or I can run, but I can't hide from you.
Mommy, I'm stalking you. I'm stalking you. Everywhere you go,
everywhere we are there.
Mommy, it's so good to have you in the show.
Nice to see you again. You're looking so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm trying to be like you.
Oh, bless you.
Amen. We are so happy to have you. I'm sure my viewers are getting ready, calling their friends and family to watch the beautiful Mama Francisca on the show. And I know you have been in and out of Ghana. Would you be very kind to share with my viewers what exactly triggered you leaving in the first place to go and look for other resources or life outside Ghana?
Wow, thank you. Mine wasn't actually leaving to look for resources. What happened was when I finished my secondary school education, I got a nice package.
Yes.
And I was given a free ticket to the UK for passing my exam.
We all want that. Oh, Mommy, okay, talking about that, that even means that we have to know where you went to school.
Accra High School.
High school?
Yeah, high school. High school. And so when I passed my exams, my family was so happy, you know, so they said, go to the UK, go for holidays.
Wow.
And you see, those days, it was so easy, just take your bag and you're gone.
I know.
So that is how I started traveling outside Ghana. So I was in Ghana. I was over there for vacation for a few months, and then I came back, and then, you know, after that, got the opportunity to go back and forth, UK, US, other places. But what actually took me mostly away was because my children, my two girls, at that time, when they were much younger, were schooling in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mommy, so I want us to be able to help the viewers. I'm sure people know Mama Francisca, Mama Francisca. Can you tell them who is Mama Francisca? Who is Ama Francisca?
Ama Francisca. Most people ask me, so what is the Ama? The Ama, is it just Ama or is that something else?
Something else.
In case Osu Ama.
Osu Ama.
Osu Ama.
Just Ama Keke.
All I know is that I was born in Osu, and then my she Agbeji Osu. Your local name is Ama.
Ama.
So that's it. Nothing was added.
Shibaka no koe like
Abake Rama alo nana ama alo.
Like Nana Yama for Yama for Ama Akonobia, Ama Hofe, Ama.
You see, my mother didn't add anything.
We will add our Hofe to it for you. Ama Hofe. Yes.
Wonderful. So yes, I was born in Osu. I live with my mother, and because I was told my dad passed when I was just a baby.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm sorry about
my
that.
dad was from France.
Okay.
So you can see the beautiful combination.
Yes, I do.
My mother, a beautiful woman from Osu. Osu Shiami, called Castle. You see where the traffic lights.
Okay.
Yes.
Downtown.
Osu Aneho. Right. So I started from there. And of course, everybody going through school, went to secondary school. But I had a passion for the things of God. And it's all because my mother put this whole thing there. I thought my mother put it there. Actually, I know it was from God. But God used my mother. Because my mother had offered her house.
Okay.
Our house at Teshinungwa Estates in the early 70s. I'm talking around 72. Where there was no church in the Teshinungwa area. So we had gone there, and then my mother offered her home for church to start there. And so different pastors were coming from Trinity College, Sunday after, today Methodist, tomorrow Anglican, that kind of thing. Yes. So that is how the Teshin United Church was started, right in my home.
I see.
Yes. And because we were children and, of course, church is coming to your home, what do you have to do? Get up, clean the hall. People are coming. We are going to have church service. Somebody's carrying a chair. Somebody's cleaning the floor.
Yeah.
So we started doing that.
You were part of it.
You had to be part of it.
Yeah.
And if you knew my mother was a perfectionist. My mother, she would just come home, move one of her shoes, rub her feet on the ground
to see if it's clean.
To see if she finds one grain of sand, I have to do the whole thing again.
Wow.
So everything had to be in order.
Yeah.
That was my mother for you. And so everything, yes. So I started getting involved in the things of God at that early age. Just a young girl, serving, doing interpretation. I was actually also moving from our place, first junction to the third junction, which was about an hour's walk or even more to go and teach Sunday school. Then walk back to our home where the adult service was taking place.
Why so far?
Yeah, the children's service was over there at the third junction, And then my mother had hers. Because at that time, somebody had also offered his house for the children's service. So ours was the adult. So I'll go there, then walk back, come and do, then after that, the pastors.
Chief Superintendent of Children's Service.
I'm telling you, oh yes, I was a child myself, and you should have seen us. And it was so beautiful because, God put so much love in my heart for the work of God that I would gather the children. Christmas time, we'll go from house to house, sing carols, nice. Christmas carols. You see, we'll go from house to house, and sometimes the parents will laugh at us because one voice was going that way, another was the whole thing. There was no choir master. But
you sung the song.
We sung the song, and the parents were so happy, and then they would give us, biscuits and sweets and some, and then 1st of January we'll have a party for them. So we had a wonderful time. So that was how my passion for the things of God began to grow. And then when I had an opportunity to also travel, I felt, well, let me do some few courses here and there. So I started actually in the US, started doing short courses with Casey Treat Ministries. I'm sure you've
Casey
heard.
Treat.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
this
went to
has been
Casey
a
Treat.
while.
Yes. He's a big man now.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
they had just started. They were quite young. So I started from there. So anywhere I had an opportunity, I wanted to gain more knowledge.
Exactly.
I'm somebody who likes to add
Yes.
value. I love knowledge.
Yeah.
What do you say about knowledge? You always say knowledge
No,
is
information is knowledge. Knowledge is power, and power builds your confidence.
Exactly.
If you want confidence, get information.
Get information. And I love confidence. I
Yes.
like to talk and know that
Exactly.
I know what I'm talking about.
You know that you know.
I know that I know. and I don't like to give people, wrong information.
Yeah.
So I started, and then that led from one thing, started getting to one course or the other. And by the grace of God, got my master's,
And
3,
the rest
4,
is history.
and the rest is
And
history.
now we have
And we are
Franciscan.
still
Hey, Franciscan Institute of Theology.
Theology.
We'll come there. Mommy, your background is exciting.
Yes,
And, you
yes.
are a role model to many, many people.
By the grace of God.
Yes. So have you lived outside Ghana for a long period of time?
I did. Let me say about 8, 9 years. I was away in the UK, getting one degree after the other in the theology with
building
the Rama.
your soul, your information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the Rama Bible College in the UK, and but I've been back and forth, because the children. I was telling you about the children. They were in the UK.
That's where they went to school.
That's where they went to their secondary school because there was some kind of exam. That was brought here at that time many years ago. And then, I just said to them, well, you are so young, but they were then in Achimota.
Is it a TOEFL?
I don't even remember. It's many years ago. And so just go and try. Let's see whether it worked. Then Elsie, the oldest girl, the first girl, took the exam. She passed.
Nice.
And then I thought, oh, my God. This young lady is going to be in UK alone. Why doesn't her sister join her? Yeah. And if you know Ella for any reason, very brilliant.
Your copycat. How many children do you have?
4.
Wow.
4 by the grace of God.
Amen.
And she also took the exam.
And she passed.
The grace of God. So the 2 of them had to be in the UK. So I was going to the UK back and forth, and then also to the US, because after a while, they moved from the UK to continue in the US. They continued their secondary school education and then to Oral Roberts University.
Okay.
So then I was, mommy.
Yes.
You had to be going back and forth, make sure they're okay.
Yes.
So I had to literally take some time also to live there to make sure.
To be close to them.
Close to them. You know what it is, for young people to be away, young ladies.
The pressure.
The pressure.
Hey.
A different environment, different culture, all that. Home food.
And mommy's meat pie.
Mommy's cooking, So I was there at home, taking care of them, cooking, and then they would bring their friends home.
Over.
Because the house was just like 2-3 minutes from the school, just across the street.
Yes.
So when they close from school, you see all these children coming, pastors' children gathering in the house and eating, and then they will go, oh, your mother is so cool, your mother is so cool. You know how they say it over there. And I loved it. And so, the God's work continued to where I am now.
Wow.
Yes.
So since now when they finish school, how about the boys? You have 2 girls and 2 boys.
2 girls, 2 boys. The boys, the last one, he's still in school.
Okay.
Yes, but the rest are all grown-ups, married.
Yes, I remember we went to Joel's
wedding.
Hey,
yes. So I have one more to go.
You have one more to go. My shoes are ready, Mama.
That's it. Your shoes are ready. So Daniel, there you go. Yes.
My shoes are ready. I'm waiting for the dress. Then
yes, that's right.
So, Mommy, tell us, when you were living in America compared to when you're living in the UK, was there any similarity? Are there similarities in both countries?
For me, I thought, well, I was missing my Ghana.
Yeah.
Because living a different culture, everything was different. What I didn't like at all was the winter.
Oh.
Oh, the winter. And then when you're in the US, some places are so windy,
Chicago. The windy state.
My dear, and the snow. We were in South Bend, and then South Bend and Chicago are just next door.
Okay.
So South Bend was where all the snow gathered.
Hey.
And oh my Lord. And during those periods, I was like,
where is
who
Ghana?
sent me here?
No.
Who sent me here? What am I doing here? Let me go back to Ghana. But of course, when you have something to do, I believe that God at every point of one's life takes you somewhere for a purpose.
Yeah.
But then you have to know the reason for which you are there. Me being a Ghanaian, I didn't see myself living there all my life.
Yes.
So I had my plans made up. Even before I went there, I knew that I was going to go get some education, do this, come back, come and continue.
Yeah.
Because for me, I strongly believe that God, as Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5 says, God formed me in my mother's womb and knew me before I was even born. And so if God wanted me to be an American, God would have made my mother give birth to me there. But if God made my mother give birth to me in Ghana, in Ghana, Ghana woman,
Una.
and
Ghana
when
woman.
you see me, I'm a proper Ghana woman. All the attributes, all the features, everything, Osu woman. It's
proud Osu woman.
Too proud Osu woman. I love my kenke and my shito and my
fish.
Early in the morning, my auntie will just call, hey, come here, blah, 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 And you miss all that because this is just not you. But of course, if God, there is a reason why you have to be over there for some period. Why not?
Yes.
You are just, but of course, you have been there for so many years. It's not easy for me. I don't think I can ever adjust to the snow.
Yeah.
And then in summer, when you are getting, it's getting hot, then there's no wind blowing, and you are like, oh my God.
Extreme
And then you remember Ghana. When I was in Dallas, Dallas can even be hotter than Ghana.
Yeah.
Not some places,
Dallas.
not only Dallas.
Yeah.
Then sometimes I have to run to places like Atlanta, running from one place just
running
to
from the weather.
Running from the weather. And so yes, different. I felt UK, they have their own way of doing things. Everything there is small cars,
small roads,
streets small. So I said, how do you people drive on this street? How do you see what you people have done to us in Ghana? This street is the same. And then you go to America and everything is
big,
huge. You go
huge.
To eat and the
super size.
The first time I saw, if you make a mistake and you order a large Coke,
they'll bring you a grawa.
Eat till you drop. And
the
buffets. The dinner plate is like this whole place, and you're like, oh my God.
My God.
So yes, definitely, I believe that every country has its own culture and differences and unique in its way. So if you go to America, one of the differences, you say something in London, in UK, you go to America, it's a different thing.
And they don't even understand. I remember when I boarded British Airways first. And I wanted water. American woman. Hey, my bro, need jinemu. Hey, jinemu pa na free. Mommy, this flight attendant was looking at my face. He said, can you give me some water, please? Water. I have my kids around. I need water, please. The girl doesn't understand what I'm talking about. and somebody next to me says, she wants water.
Water! Missing the tea! No water! Water!
Mommy, I'm just sitting there looking for, because when the children are around you and you say something and you don't say it right, the children laugh at you. Mommy, we don't say it that way. We don't say it that way. I was looking for ladle. Ladle? Ladle. So, the Americans, we make life easier. I mean, for me, I think Americans make life easier. They introduce this fast food thing.
Yeah, America
Everything
is
fast,
easygoing.
fast, fast, fast.
I
Yes,
think the people there are easygoing.
they are.
You know, I say Americans look as if they have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
All my friends in the
Take it
US,
easy.
they take it easy. They're, hey, doctor, come on, let's go for lunch.
Yeah.
And
when
then
when you get to your chisel people, hey,
and
everything
then
is
you
tight.
and then you get to UK and everybody's like, I'm going to work. I know they go to work in the US too. But, you know, I think Americans are more relaxed. And some of the things I saw the difference. The first time, this lady friend of mine said, oh, today we're all going to lunch with, I'm calling my mother and my friends, my siblings and all that. And we all went to this lunch. And then after eating, everybody was like, Mom, can I have your money?
Oh, no.
This one, can I? Yes.
In the UK?
In the US.
In the US.
And it was all right with them. I said, you don't do this in Ghana. You take your mother out for lunch.
And
and then
you're asking her for the money.
yeah, demand. And for them, it was a normal thing. It was okay. And immediately they finished their lunch, they were planning the dinner. Okay, we are going to meet at. I said, wow. So yes, there are differences in culture, differences in, you know, the way we've been brought up.
Yeah.
I remember the first day I went to UK. Hey, I was cold. I said I wanted a cup of tea, and, you know, the way we stayed in Ghana, that was my very first time I'd landed. First morning I landed in UK for the first time. My tea, the lady I was staying with said, Francisca, here, when you stir your tea, the spoon doesn't hit the cup.
Hey, hey.
And then, you know, they say, oh, what will you eat? Oh, I want some rice. And they bring the rice, and it's ketchup, and you don't know.
stop.
So, now, where is the rice and the stew? Please, in Ghana, we eat rice and stew. They say here too, we don't eat rice and stew.
They have rice and ketchup.
Rice and ketchup.
Hey.
You know, and so it's interesting.
Yeah.
I believe it's nice to travel and see,
Yes.
get the different experiences, you know, so you know how to relate to others. But for me, home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
Yeah. So
nothing like
the
home.
children, have they had any experiences in Ghana?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Elsie loves Ghana. Actually, as I'm speaking, she's down with all her children.
Wow.
Yes. Joel is here. And they go back and forth. They go back and forth. Yes, they love Ghanaian food. So
Ghana is sweet, huh?
Ghana. You know, one of the things that really scared me abroad were the laws.
Yeah.
I was so careful not to do
fall
something.
into-
You know, you could just do something without any motive, and then it's seen in another way.
Yeah.
And I believe it's because, you know, you don't know the
Ignorance.
culture.
But ignorance, no excuse
Ignorance
for
is
the
no
law.
excuse. And so a lot of people go over there thinking they're going for greener pastures. Now you get there only to realize that sometimes if you haven't gone properly, and when I say properly, maybe you have a job that you're going to, your documents are all in place, things are done properly, then you go there and realize that, wow, it's not as easy as I thought. Even when you go and even you have things in place, you realize that things are not the same.
Yeah.
Over here, you can just walk to your auntie's house. Oh, auntie, I've come. I'm hungry. Do you have any food?
Yeah.
But there, you can't do that. You have to call.
Yeah.
Make sure that, you know, hey, and that person will tell you whether you can come or not.
Even your parents.
A friend or a young man who had gone there, won the lottery visa, went over there, had to be sleeping in the cinema halls.
Oh.
Because, yes, living with his own family But everybody, you know how it is, everybody takes care of themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody pays their own bills. So when it was winter, he had to run into the cinema hall to go and sleep there because he didn't have money to take care of himself.
Oh.
You know, so it's not easy. Here, our culture is different. You can move around, go to some, you know, we call your door neighbor. Oh, please, can you, I'm going out, or can you
watch
over my house? Can you go and do, or you see, what I couldn't stand, you can't even take this rose from somebody's garden.
Sure.
Here somebody will just go around.
Hey.
You know, I was like, wow. You know, but I learned a lot. I learned discipline. It taught me discipline. It taught me how to, you know, order my steps. You couldn't just come there, see somebody's water on the table. You didn't put it there.
Yeah.
And then you just come, you're thirsty, and then you take it like people do, you know. You can do that. Somebody's going to take you to a court for just...
Yes. You know, there was a time that we were driving and we had to go into, do a U-turn. And doing the U-turn, if you face somebody's house, if the front of your car goes into the driveway, that's trespassing.
Trespassing.
Just before we were able to go in and out, the police came.
You can't park in front of somebody's house for 2 minutes.
No, because you have entered the house with the front of your car, meaning you are coming into the house.
What are you doing there?
And this old woman was standing in her window. In the first place, she has seen, she has seen black people in a car in that area, and she's already scared. So she calls the police. Who's the police on standby? Already, I've seen strangers in my area. So before we could even go into the driveway and do the U-turn, the police was behind there. We said, we're just doing a U-turn. You cannot do a U-turn in somebody's driveway.
You can't even park in front of somebody's house.
But mommy, right here in my driveway, you come and people have parked their cars and they have left. They have parked their cars
and
left.
Home sweet home.
Oh.
They've just parked and they are gone.
They are gone. They put the key in their pocket, park their car in front of your house, and gone. Whether you come out or not, they don't care.
Just go out there, you get the wache seller, and you get the plantain seller, and you are okay.
You're okay. Hey, home sweet home.
I remember.
Mommy, hold your thought, please.
Okay.
Let's take a quick break. And when we come back, Mommy says, I remember. Continue with I remember. Back in a moment. Back in a moment.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome
Oh gosh, it's lunchtime and I'm hungry.
Did you forget to call Abenchi on Wheels?
Of course, Abenchi on Wheels. I love their jollof, fried rice, wache, bangkung, fufu, and many more. Enjoy free delivery of express hot meals daily in the comfort of your home or office.
Call them now on 020-121-0000 or visit Abenchi on Wheels, www.abenchi.com. That is ABENKYI. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Abenchi on Wheels. Hot meals coming your way. Viruses and germs are so tiny we can't even see them with our eyes. For this reason, we need to sanitize and disinfect all the time. Disinfect and stay healthy with Top Shine products, which includes Top Shine Sanitizer, Top Shine Alcohol Spray, and Top Shine Liquid Soap. Sanitize your hands with our sanitizer and disinfect all surfaces with our alcohol disinfectant and spray. And wash all your things with our liquid soap. Top Shine products are produced by Top Chemicals and Industries, a member of Tinaifa Group and approved by the FDA. For inquiries and bulk purchases, contact 0545 665 000. You can also visit www.tinaifagroup.com. Top Shine, revealing hidden treasures everywhere.
Aqua Blue natural mineral water, clean and refreshing.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home.
Welcome back, viewers. If you just joined, this is the Diaspora platform, the show that brings people and the world together. And today in the studio, we are chatting with Mama Francisca. Mommy, welcome back from the break. Yeah, so Mommy, you were talking about, you remember something.
I remember the first time I heard of houses sliding down.
Yeah.
LA. You know.
The mud slides.
The mud slides. That I woke up in the morning and there was news that, oh, this house. Why would anybody live in this kind of
environment?
You mean you were up on the hill and then in the morning
the house was hanging?
Or when we had
erosion. Erosion and corrosion.
Or when they said the hurricanes were coming.
Yes.
And people had to run into shelters. My Ghana, there is no shelter anywhere. We haven't made anything. Do you know, I didn't even know where to run to. They said, oh no, there were places where it's been dark and people can run and go and hide there. I say, hey, I'm blessed in my country.
Yes.
You know. But again, I think that God has made it different in different places with different cultures and different people so that we can all interact and, you know, build one another up. I have learned so much from them. I believe that I see a lot of foreigners also in Ghana who have come here to also do business and, you know, so.
Have you been involved in business before, Mommy?
Business has never worked for me.
No.
It has never, sweetheart.
You give it on credit and you don't go for your money.
Not even on credit. I give it for free. I give it for free. And you know, before you realize my capital is gone, my profit is gone, everything is gone, because Jesus has given. You
freely
also
ye receive.
Freely receive, freely ye give. But it's just me. I love to give. I love to sow. I love to do the work of God. My passion is the work of God.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
And God has been so gracious to me. God has taken care of me, you know, up to today as I'm talking. And I thank Him for it. I believe that everybody must recognize where God has placed you. You know, some people, God has placed them in certain places for certain reasons, you know, to fulfill a purpose at that time. Now, what I would say to my brothers and sisters out there is that do have a plan for your life. Do have a plan. Don't just go there because you heard somebody say, oh, over there, you know, people have cars and they go there and they come back and they show you the nice jeans and the sneakers and all that and all. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
You know, if you go there and you don't have a plan, if you go there and you don't go where in the sense that things are not done properly, your documents, where you're going to stay and things like that, it can be very, very, very sad.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sad to say that traveling outside, I have seen a lot of our people who are, you know, not living the best over there. But again, they will tell you, Mama Francisca, if I go home, I have nothing to show for it. What am I going to show to my people? That look, I went abroad and I don't have anything. It's okay. Come back home. This is your home. This is, you can just, your backyard, start a garden. You can put a little table out there and start doing a little business. It's your home. You know, I believe that we should cross that bridge of what people are saying about us or what people are thinking about us. What are you saying about yourself? You know, if you have a reason to be there, if you have a reason to stay there, God has opened doors for you. Why not? But if you feel that it's time to come back, don't say because, you know, you don't have anything, come back. Come back. Don't stay there and continue in the struggle. Don't stay there and keep on hiding and jumping and doing all kinds of things. You know, people are there, Ghanaians, you know, they have, their bank is in their pocket. You know, and things happen to them and so much money. You are over there just sending money back home. Oh, somebody billed for me. Yet you don't even come to see even what is going on. And, you know, you just come when they have to lay you in state. You know, I think people must have a plan. Well, how long am I going to stay here?
We don't set plans. Mami, the plan that you're saying is so important. We don't set goals. I think that people must set goals, find themselves short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. Like a year from now, this is what I want to be. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. You know, so the setting of the goals is a challenge. And so we sit there until one day Trump will wake up and say, every foreigner, go to your homeland. Then that is when we don't have any plan. You know, so the goal setting that you are talking about is very important because things are changing abroad.
Things are changing abroad. Is not like before, you know. And the good news too is that Ghana too is changed so much.
For the good.
I mean, before we used to run to US, to the UK, to go and buy things like shoes and clothing. Today, look at it, it's everywhere. You know, and so you can get things that you were looking for over there right here. Businesses are flourishing right here. I think one of the things that is stopping people from coming back is the fear of resettling.
The fear of failing. The
fear of, am I going to make it? Oh, I've heard so much about Ghana. You cannot establish. Things are difficult. You know, you go there, and even to get one document, you know, it's not easy to get one. And somebody has to sit on it, and you have to go through this.
And bribe the person. Mommy, all those things may be true. They may be true. But does that mean that they shouldn't come?
There are some who have come and are successful. Again, I strongly believe that in whatever you're doing, don't just wake up and do it. Have a plan. You know, what am I going to do? Research into it. This thing that I'm coming to do. You know, don't just wake up from there and jump into Ghana. That you might come and realize that things that you were thinking about Ghana is not what it is anymore. You know, people ask me, Mommy, I want to buy a land in Ghana. I have you know, I said, look, the way you're thinking about Ghana is not what it is anymore. Ghana has so advanced. People are going forward. And the sad thing is that by the time you live there for so long, you come back, if you don't have anything really that is keeping you there, you come back and realize that your friends have left you.
They have left you. They are far advanced.
Far advanced. People have gained grounds, people have built, people have bought their cars, and they are here in Ghana. Anything you buy over there, unless you have enough cash to buy, you know it's not your own. If you are not careful, it's repossessed and all these things, you know. So yes, just plan, take time, set a goal. You know, I'm coming back to Ghana, but probably this is the way I'm going to do it. In 1 year, in 2 years, in 6 months, have 6 months, have a short term, have a long term goal, know what you're doing, talk to people, you know, not just researching on the net, but talk to people on the ground. Let them tell you what is happening. Talk to people who have also come back. who are making it successfully. Let them give you ideas.
You know, Mommy, the talking to people part, there's a gentleman who was coming to Ghana, and I called him and I sat him down. I was in the US then, and I told him that, could you listen? I want you to have a renewed mind, and don't go home expecting to see that your house has been built the way you wanted it to be. Mommy, I was in the US, and this gentleman called me from Ghana and said, sister, thank you so much for sitting me down and talking to me. He would have put a gun to his head.
Right.
Because the house that the pictures they brought him didn't belong to him. When he came, they hadn't built any house for him.
Yeah.
After all the money he sent.
Yeah.
So just like you're saying, talk to people.
Have a short and a long term.
Yes.
So in the next maybe 6 months, I'll come come and see what is happening.
Yes.
The next 1 year, start gathering yourself.
Yes.
Put yourself together. You know, don't just see them be sending the money and things. That's when people get shocks and all that. Because people think they are building and nothing is happening.
He would have shot himself. Some people shoot themselves to death. Anyway, Mommy, let me acknowledge my sponsors at this point. I want to thank the Natural Water Company for providing us with water. This water is available in all shops in Ghana. Get yours for your funerals and weddings. And Almighty Emerton says looking old is a choice. Emerton here is a product that is good for both men and women. It's a facelift in a box. You don't need to go under the knife anymore to get your face lifted. You don't need laser anymore. Just get Emerton and you're going to look pretty, just like me. Thank you, Walter Woods, for this beautiful outfit. Thank you, Thesson Brushes, for making my face so pretty. And thank you to Ava, extra virgin coconut oil. Change the oil in your home and save your life. Mommy, please, can you help us to understand the importance of religion in our lives? Or let's say, I won't even say religion, importance of faith in our lives. Because some people think that when you're in Ghana, Mommy, you go to Atuya Mountains, they are there for 2 weeks praying. You go to Achimota Forest, they are there. Everywhere you can find some secluded areas, people are there praying, crying to God.
Right.
God bless me, God take me here, give me a visa. When they land JFK and Heathrow, God, bye-bye. I have got what I want. I don't need you anymore. They forget.
They forget.
What role does faith play, even when you get abroad?
It is so important. I'll simply make it this way. You cannot take a fish out of water and expect it to survive.
Yeah.
There is a God who created you. The God you called upon. When you were in Ghana, you were at the Atuya Mountains, you were at Achimota Forest, you were there, you were praying day and night.
Rolling.
God, they rolling on the floor, they pour oil on you, they kick you, they do this. You
You
go
drink
through
salty water.
You go through everything you go through. Now this same God has opened the door for you to get there. How do you think you survive without your God? So the God factor is so important. Now what happens is that we go there, we leave our God, then we begin to adapt all kinds of things. And so you realize that you went there for something, but then because you left the God factor, the God who is your protector, the God who will give you the ideas to make wealth, the God who created you, the God who is behind you, the God who is going to make sure that everything is going well, you've left him out.
The God who is going to silence your house witches.
Exactly. You've left him completely
you left
out.
him.
How are you going to make it? So the God factor is so important. If God created us, God made us who we are. He knows the number of years we are going to live on this earth. He knows the number of hairs we have on our head. And he knows the plans he has for you. You cannot. The biggest mistake you will do in your life is to turn your back on him because you think you've now got into America. I don't dispute what you're saying. One of my spiritual sons, I remember when he got to America, his first time in America, it was winter. So we went to the JFK area, the New York area, And then he saw all the lights, saw all the
snow.
snow on the floor, everything white, all the lights. You know how America is in Christmas and all that.
Lord.
So
You know, it's beautiful.
all the lights and everything. He just said, wow, next to heaven is America.
He said that.
He said,
Next to
Mommy,
heaven.
next to heaven is America. I said, my son, make sure you don't forget your God. Let God always be number one and you be successful.
Yes.
So we can definitely not leave our God factor out. God has to be there in everything that we do. In fact, if he took us there, then he has a plan for us. You want to wake up in the morning and say, God, what do you have for me?
Yes. They make promises, so many promises, and then eventually you see them getting involved in so many other things. And I wonder, God is so patient. I wonder what they are waiting for. Because, Mommy, I know that people also change. People change, especially those who happen to go into prisons.
Yes.
They go into prison, they change.
They change.
They meet God in prison.
Right.
When you go to prisons in America right now, most of the people there have become Christians.
Yes.
Why do we have to wait for that?
Yes.
Why do we have to
We
wait
don't
to
have
go
to.
into prison?
We don't have to wait for that. We don't have to go through the hardship before we find our God. God is there. So look for him now. Walk with him now. Let him be all that you have. And life will be much easier.
Yes, life will be much easier. Mommy, do you have anything to say about to some people who are thinking about packing up and coming? Is it something that you would encourage, or you would like to, give them anything to doubt about coming to Ghana? Coming because you see, this show really wants to help, advise, and advocate for people to leave their comfort zones and come back. Stop complaining that Ghana is this, Ghana is that. Come back and help us together to build Ghana.
Yes.
So what would you tell those who are contemplating of coming back home?
You see, I was in the US when the 9/11 hit.
Hey, yes. I was in Ghana.
Oh, you were in Ghana.
I flew back immediately to be with my family.
I was in the US, and immediately the entire nation of America rallied together.
Yes.
That was the time nobody thought, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a that. Everybody came together. People were congregating in churches. People were praying for the nation. I believe that the time has come when Ghanaians must congregate in Ghana to build Ghana.
Amen. Yes.
If we are not building Ghana and we are taking our talents outside, then who is going to build our Ghana for us?
Build it for
and
us?
we'll be the same people to complain that,
Yes.
there are greener pastures there. Let us make greener pastures in
Exactly.
Ghana. I mean, I love Ghana so much. Ghana, you have your freedom. You go where you like. There is no winter here for me.
Oh,
I go out.
look at your
anytime
beautiful
summer
dress.
Yes, look at my summer dress. By this time, I have to be putting on the coat.
Jackets.
What I couldn't stand, you have to put on, and even you are not warm enough.
You're not warm enough.
Come back home. Yes, it is okay. I'm not saying that don't go back. Come and be a blessing to Ghana. Come and support. Let us build our country. Let us make Ghana also so proud that others would also want to come and live here. So yes, I'm encouraging those out there. All the things you've heard about, it's not possible, it can't work. In fact, I'm talking to some of my friends who want to come back. And it's like when you talk to them, they're like, oh, we've heard so much. And, they say in Ghana, things don't work easily and all that. Even in America, things don't work easily. Everywhere you go, you have to go through the process. It's not like you go to America today and you become a millionaire tomorrow. No. There are people there who are also going through hardships. So everywhere it is working through the process. But once you start talking to people, doing the right thing, finding the right sources, so that, yes, I'm coming back to Ghana. I'm a doctor over there. I want to come back home. Start looking for what you need to do, or whatever your business is, or whatever your profession is. And one of the things I also want to encourage those out there is that you don't always have to come and look for a job here.
Yeah.
You can start a job yourself.
Yes. Yes.
One of the things I realized destroying us is always because we're looking for white-collar jobs. Oh, where is it? Oh, I can't find a job. Why don't you create a job?
Yes.
You can also create a job.
Besides the buy and selling, right?
Besides the buy and selling, you can also create whatever you are. You know, whatever you want to make out there, you can bring it in and also start something. Find something. Listen, big businesses that we see today, unless they had big monies to start, some started very small.
Well,
you start small. The God who says, I will bless the work of your hands, will bless the work of your hands. Wow. So don't wait until you have $1 million. Don't wait until you have everything. You know, start from where you are. Start something. Start organizing something now. Get something small and start from there. And see how the Lord is going to bless you.
You know, Mommy, earlier when you were speaking, you said you can even start with a table in front of your house. This table in front of our house job, it will never stop in Ghana. Because that is the beginning of entrepreneurship.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
If you are a woman or you are a young man and you don't have a job, you know how to sew, just start putting stitches together. Huh? Start putting stitches together. You know how to do hair. Start calling your friends. Come and let me do your hair for you. You know how to do nails. You know how to sell sobolo.
Exactly.
Huh?
Make meat pies.
Make meat pies, like Mama's meat pie. Huh? So people
My
must,
popular meat pie,
huh?
which is still following me up
Mommy,
to today.
that your meat pie, dear, and your cakes. Oh, and that is why now we also have Abinchi on wheels.
Hey,
Abinchi on wheels.
You see?
Abinchi on wheels.
You have to pay royalties.
We have to pay royalties. Abinchi on wheels will supply your lunch in your homes.
Wow.
Abinchi on wheels has beautiful tasting meat pie and sobolo that you drink and go, hallelujah. Mommy, please, I want us to be able to advise the young ladies. You and I have gone through a lot. Of course, you have gone through more. There are young ladies that are watching us who want to be like you. They want to be like me. But they don't care about the difficulties that we had. They don't care about the challenges we had. They just want to be like you and I overnight. Mommy, please tell them something. Let them know that God can do it. But how?
God can do it. But nothing works overnight. I haven't gotten to where I am overnight. It's taken me a number of years. I started young and I've gone through the process. It is a process. Take your time. You will get there. Don't rush it. Don't try. I say mushrooms can spring overnight, but the following day you go and they are gone. But you put a mango seed, it may take 4 years. It may take 3 years. It may take a longer generation, but it stays longer. So take your time. We all you didn't get to where you are today. I know you've been through the process, taking it one thing after the other, trying it here, doing this here. Some have failed, some have succeeded, but you are still moving on. I'm talking to my young ladies. Please stop giving excuses. I'll put it this way. Change your excuses into uses.
Change your excuses.
Change your excuses into uses.
Yes.
Whatever you have, there is something on the inside of you. There's something you can do, my darling. Whatever you find, you start making something out of it. Whether it's a handiwork, whether you've learned a trade, whether whatever it is, start from where you are. And you don't even have to wait till you get a shop before you become a businesswoman. You can start by taking something to the next door. Oh, do you know I make shito? Would you like to buy this, my shito? Oh, taste it and see. By the time you realize that bottle of shito has become a shito company. There are so many people who started with a bottle. I remember the late Dr. Nkulenu started advertising palm nut. Today, we can have palm nut soup in a can. You just open the can and that is it. What has God given to you? Identify what God has given to you. And know that All I'm saying is change your excuses. Oh, I don't have money. Oh, I don't have enough. You don't need all that. All you need to do is to start doing something, and God will bless you.
Wow, mommy, you have touched the heart of many of the women. I still want to tell them something to add to what you said. You know, Rome was not built in a day.
Never.
The fact that you have a beautiful body doesn't mean you should sell it. The fact that you have a beautiful looking skin or you look pretty doesn't mean you should sell it. God has a purpose for you in this life. God didn't bring you on this earth so that you become a pot that anyone can just come and dip his hand in it. You need to put some respect. Tag yourself with respect. Don't let people look down on you because of what you choose to do. Because in this world, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you ask for. I've come to the place of knowing that I'm not getting what I deserve. I'm getting what I'm asking for and what I'm working for. And what I'm earning now is what I am working for. So don't think that you can just sit there and cross your legs and money will drop from trees. Even the man who says, I love you, he's expecting you to commit to something, to bring something to the table. So don't become a lady who is stuck in the house just because you are becoming a lazy woman. Lazy women will become shameful women. Don't be a lazy woman. Don't be a lazy young man. Don't be a lazy young lady. Go out there and take part of the portion that will make Ghana become a better place. You have a role to play in your church, in your home, in your community. Let people know that you belong to Jesus. Let people know that you have substance. Let people know that you can contribute to the success of this nation. God on your side, you can do it. Thank you so much for listening to this. But before I go, I want to use 5 minutes to say a big thank you to my sponsors. You know, Waterwood Collections makes my outfits, and they make me look so beautiful. Thank you, Tess, for making my beautiful face. Teresa makes my face. Tessa's brushes makes it so beautiful. X Water, X Natural Mineral Water. You can find this in all the leading shops. And Ava, Extra Virgin Coconut Oil. Good for your heart. Change your oil, save your life. Emerton says looking old is a choice. If you want to look 15, 20 years younger, get Emerton, both for men and women. And mommy, before you go, I know there are a few people that you want to say thank you to. Just say thank you to 1 or 2 people who have made an impact in your life.
Anytime they say thank you to 1 or 2 people, I feel it's so unfair because
please
there's
say more.
so many people. All I want to say is a big thank you to all who have stood with me through thick and thin, to stand by me and say, we believe in you. You are the reason why my vision and my passion is still moving on. I want to thank you. I want to thank God for the pastors, Mama Francisca Pastors Network. You have been a support to me. I want to thank God for all my people at Doxa. Doxa, I love you all so much. Of course, what can we say to our own very beautiful Dr. Nanaya? You have been such a great support. I thank God for all my women pastors, my ladies who are doing great things for the things of God, Mama Dora, Takia, Boy, and all the great men and women of God. God bless you. I thank God for the Christian community in Ghana, for the prayers that they are praying for the nation. And as we all join together, join our forces together, I know our Ghana is going to be a better place for all of us.
Amen. Our Ghana will be a better place for all of us. On that note, Mommy, I want to say a big thank you so much. I love you.
I love you
Thank
too.
you for coming
Thank
to the
you.
show.
Thank
so
you for having me.
as we are checking out, we are going to dance Palogo.
Hey.
Because I know you are from Osu. Mommy, you are from Osu. Osu be a Palogo ajo. So we'll try and dance Palogo.
Hey.
And we'll try. If it doesn't work, until I see you next time on this same network at the same time. Thank you for joining us today, and blessings.
You've been gone.